Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Haggard Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Should have a good time this afternoon. We have a Petals travel team bout between our friends coming down from Seattle, Southside Resistance. And of course, your Rose Petals. So a few things before we get started. Please stay on your side of the black bumpers. That's for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Please, while the action is going, be respectful to your fellow fans and don't cross in front. Wait till the 30 seconds between jams to go back and forth to and from your seats. And also, this is a juniors bout, so please cheer positively and responsibly. And don't coach from the stands. The coaches will coach, you all cheer, everybody do their respective jobs, we'll be good. All right, so with that business out of the way, let's put your hands together for all of our volunteers to make all this possible. And especially for our officials on skates and off. And now, because with one exception, y'all aren't here to see me, So Furious, who you got?
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor to bring to you in the white our visiting friends from Seattle, the Southside Resistance. Ow! Wearing number 9-6, Rusty Nail. 187 is Witchy Willow. 202, Devil Kitty. 15 is Moxie. 99 Sea Monster. 77 Fractious Cat. Wearing number 8, Mad Hatter. 333, give it up for your Captain Frostbite. 100, Rosa Bulldoza. 09 is Rickaboo Racker. 14 Killer Diva. 667 Tinkle Toad. 131 Ellyfish Sting. 742 Gwenocide. 013 Pepper Spray. 51 is Pterodactyl. 50 Rawman. 270 Tsunami. Wearing number 10 Thunder Girl. And last but never least, 444 is Friday the 13th. Give it up for the Southside Resistance. All right, folks, are you ready? In the purple, our hometown heroes, the Rose Petals All-Stars. Number 0 is Scrambled Egg. Number 1 is Skittles. the team captain and number 1-2 Magic Hate Ball. Number 1-3 Slamilton. Number 1-4 Sour Snitch. Number 1-5 Princess Leia. Number 1-6 Be Afraid. Number 1-8 Snapdragon. Number 1-1-1 Ballistic. Number 3 Nora Bones. Sorry. Number 3-5 The Feral Kid. Number 3-7 Onomatopoeia. Number 5-8-7 An Explosive. Number 7-3 Bobcat. Number 7-4 Dynamite. Number 7-8-9 All Ice. Number 8-8-8 Frantic. Number 9-5 Lil T-Rubble. And we can't forget 9-9 PB and Jam. The Rose Petals.
All right. Welcome to the action. I am your broadcast announcer, Puns and Roses. Just had the team intros. We will be getting going soon. Nathan Runge definitely spreading the love there for the All-Stars. Oh, Kelly Richardson cheering from Houston, Texas. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to put in the chat where you're from, who you're cheering for. If you have questions, comments, I will do my best to answer that, although I will confess I am, mostly watching what's going on the track, but I'll keep an eye out. So here we go, 5-second call. And that is Skittles in the purple, Tinkle Toad in the white. Tinkle Toad forced out behind Sour Snitch. And that's a low block, sending a Petal to the box. So Skittles is your lead jammer on a scoring pass. Recycled behind number 51, Pterodactyl. Tinkle Toad is through on the initial. And there's the call off from Skittles. 0 points on that jam. So good defense there by the Resistance. So we got Frantic jamming in the purple behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Devil Kitty in the white. Good work there by Rosa Boldoza with that force out. And Devil Kitty is your lead jammer. Rose Petals getting that blocker out of the box. And that is a 2-2 jam with a late forearm against the Petals pivot. That'd be Lil T-Rubble. So next up, that is number 15 in the white, Moxie, against Anamata Mia. Anamata Mia looking for the outside lane, denied by Pterodactyl. Bounces inside, is out, is your lead jammer. Moxie about a quarter of the track behind. Anamata Mia bleeding speed going into the pack. No pack call. Moxie through for 4. Low T Rebel standing. And Petals are running this. There goes Moxie for another 4. Anamata Mia working outside to in. There's the call off. But that call off whistle is late. So that is a 12-8 jam in favor of the Revolution. So 15-10 is your score. Princess Leia, number 15 in the purple. And that is 333 Frostbite, captain of the Resistance. Princess Leia dropped to the outside by number 50, Rawman. And Frostbite, your lead jammer. Offense coming courtesy of 74 Dynamite. Princess Leia is through and free. Good move there by Frostbite. Forced the Petals to commit to the outside, ran inside. So that was a 4-0 jam. All right, we got Slamilton behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Jam line brought to you by Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. Rosa Bodoza caught in the back behind Bobcat. Slamilton is through. Good work there by Slamilton teaming up with Magic Hate Ball. And that's a track cut. So power jam for the Petals. Slamilton resets. Slamilton finds the inside lane finally. Great defense there, put up by Gwenicide and company. They were able to kill most of that power jam. So this will be a very brief power start for Frantic. With Rosa Bulldoza standing in the box. And everyone jockeying for position here. Frantic looking for a lane. Offense coming courtesy of Skittles and PB and Jam, Little T Rubble. Backing up to defend against Rosa Bulldoza. And there we go. Frantic is through, is your lead jammer. Cap is off. We have a Two-Town Cider House Star Pass brought to you by Two-Town Cider House. Boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon. So that is 18-19 now. One skater in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So that is Tinkle Toad jamming in the white up against Anamata Mia. Great work there by the Feral Kid, but Tinkle Toad bounces to the outside and around. Anamata Mia forced out by Sea Monster, but Sea Monster went down, so that was a no pass, no penalty. Anamata Mia quickly recognized that, got through on the no pass. 3 points on that jam. Oh, we got Stafford, Texas rooting for Frantic, along with Houston, Texas. That sounds like a lot of Texas in the chat there. Welcome in. There we go, Raw Man skating in the, jamming the white up against Dynamite. Dynamite exploding out of the pack. Raw Man had to recycle behind an explosive. Good work there by Bobcat. No pack called. So Dynamite, we've got a tie game right now. And Dynamite blowing up that defense. Rickaboo Racker and Witchy Willow setting up. Oh, Dynamite finding a way through. That is a diet pack right now. There is group therapy going on in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. 4 skaters at this point. Oh, that's a track cut, sending Raw Man to the box. And Raw Man collided with an official. Let's see if anything comes out of that. So that was a 16-3 jam. That is a lead change now for the Petals. Rawman did not pick up a bonus for colliding with an official, so this is Skittles with the power start. Oh, great seal on the outside by Scrambled Egg. That block was no yoking matter. Rusty Nail and Company preparing. Here comes Skittles. And Skittles is through. So Rawman cap off, and there's another Two-Town Cider House star pass to Gwenicide, jammer of record now. Skittles forced out by, looking for the number. That was Ellie Fish Sting with that force out. So 4-0 on that jam for the Petals. Now we're going to see Lil T Rubble. Jamming for the first time against Pterodactyl, it looks like. And Be Afraid working. Oh, wasn't able to get that force out. Lil T Rubble about a third of the track behind. Fractious Cat and Company looking to play some offense. Try to get Pterodactyl through. Good defense by Sour Snitch. No points on that jam. Hey, Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. We're going to see Snapdragon jamming for the Petals. Up against 0-9, that is Rickaboo Racker. Rickaboo Racker looks for the outside, finds Anamata Mia. And Rickaboo Racker is through first. He's your lead jammer. Good work, good defense there by Tinkle Toad. So Snapdragon about a third of the track behind. And there's the call off. Call off is late. That is a 4-2 steal for the Petals. All right, next up, that is Gwenicide jamming against PB and Jam. Would like to thank Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. And explosive, good blocking there. Gwenicide working against Slamilton. Gwenicide through. PB and Jam reset behind Rawman. Good offensive work by Slamilton. And Rawman once again with that force out. 4 points in the air so far for Gwenicide. Scrambled egg bracing that front tripod. And Gwenicide through on another pass. Ooh. We have a star pass to Slamilton. That is another Two-Town Cider House star pass. Gwenicide is through. That was a 12 points on this jam so far. And there's the call off. That 12-point jam cuts the Petals lead from 15 to 3. Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. That is Killer Diva in the white, Dynamite in the purple. First jam for Killer Diva. And Dynamite is through. There goes Killer Diva. Dynamite coming. Oh, gives a head fake to the inside and just goes screaming around on the outside. Rebel Heart Therapy, therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. And speaking of Rebel Heart Therapy, the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. That jam on Hawthorne jam line, not so empty. That is Sea Monster facing off against Be Afraid. Be Afraid finds a lane to the outside, is through. Sea Monster recycled behind All Ice. And Snapdragon reading that. Oh, Snapdragon. Perfect hit. Snapdragon heads the box, though. That was an illegal contact penalty. There are rules about how much you can contact someone. Devil Kitty transitioning from offense to defense. And Devil Kitty heading the penalty box now. It looks to me like Southside forgot to put out 4 blockers.
because I can only count 1 in the box and 2 on the track. Good work there by Rekaboo Racker. Little T Rubble with the offense. Directional penalty on Little T Rubble. So we're going to have Frantic on the line against Frostbite. 187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated, stick with the best. 4-3 pack advantage for the Resistance. Frostbite outside to in. Nowhere to go. Oh, there we go. He's able to slip around Bobcat. It's your lead jammer, but Frantic right there. Hot on Frostbite's heels. And Frostbite has to call that. Great speed there. The certified swept saver helmet from Triple Eight is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. Gwenicide, Skittles. Skittles knocked out by Raw Man. Long recycle. And that hit was enough to free Gwenicide. And Rawman once again with the force out. Rawman having a game right now. Gwenicide already has 4. And Skittles is through. Here comes another scoring pass for Gwenicide. And there's the call off. So that 7-point jam brings their score to 54-53. 1 point separating these teams. PB and Jam skating up against Devil Kitty. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and the Portland Mercury. And Devil Kitty up to the front, 1 to beat. That one was Magic Hate Ball, who slid up Devil Kitty just enough, and PB and Jam is through. Snapdragon with that force out. And Devil Kitty finally able to get Snapdragon out of the way. Snapdragon transitions immediately to offense. And there's the call off. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Portland Vital Signs and Trailhead Credit Union. All right, Rekaboo Racker starting up against An Explosive. An Explosive finds the outside, is through on the initial, but Rekaboo Racker is already a lead jammer and a third of the track ahead. All right, so there was a call off. So that was a 2-2 jam. A little bit of confusion there. Or maybe a 2-0 jam? I swear I saw, no, 4 fingers in the air. 2-4 jam, there we go. So we were back to a 1-point game. Anamata Mia and Moxie. Anamata Mia through. And recycle behind Bobcat. Anamata Mia looking for any sort of lane right now. Good defense. And there's the call off. 0 points. All right, so that was a 0-0 jam. Definitely not what the Rosebuds were hoping for there, I'm sure. So we got Dynamite giving a high five to Rosa Boldoza behind that jam on the Hawthorne jam line. Rosa Boldoza steps out, has to reset. Good attempt there by Ballistic. And Dynamite is your lead jammer. Rosa Boldoza now up in the front again, once again facing off against Ballistic. Snapdragon. Dynamite has to reset. Rosa Boldoza forced out by Snapdragon, resets. Offense coming from Rawman. Pharaoh Kid and Ballistic once more resetting. Oh, Snapdragon. Snapdragon gets a contact penalty. That was a little bit too much force. There we go. There is the star pass to Rawman. And the call off. So down to 5 minutes here in the first half. Two-Town Cider House, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Halftime will be a great time to go and grab one out of your fridge. So we have an official review being called by the Petals. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Roller Derby provides safe and supportive spaces for youth. Join RCR's Junior Intro to Derby series beginning this April. Go to rosecityrollers.com/join. If you are an adult and ready to start your roller derby journey, we've got an adult Intro to Derby series coming up. And you can also register at rosecityrollers.com/join. And while you're there, head over to rosecityrollers.com/shop. Got lots of trendy new merch. Rep your favorite teams and show your team's spirit by checking out all that new merch. Well, speaking of more junior skating opportunities, we have a junior spring break camp starting tomorrow. Sign up at rosecityrollers.com. It's a week of fun at spring break camp. And also, following Friday, April the 5th, there is no school, so There's an RCR day camp, skating, arts and crafts, and more. And you sign up for that at RoseCityRollers.com. Dina Borland rooting for Anamata Mia. Nice. And Jessica Lexi. Yes, go Petals. All right. We're going to have Gwenicide and Frantic as your jammers once we come out of this official review.
Officiating crew, we have concluded that the call will stand and purple team does not retain their official review. Thank you.
There you have it. The Petals lose their official review. And here we go. Gwenicide, Frantic. Behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. And they're off. Gwenicide pushing that. Oh, Gwenicide picking up a back block. Good offense there from Scrambled Egg, freeing up Frantic. Petals trying to slow the pace of the pack. Frantic coming in. Here comes the offense. Mad Hatter working at the front with Killer Diva. Great work to slow down Frantic. Multiplayer block, though. That sends Killer Diva to the box. Gwenicide is out now. Gwenicide still on the initial, though. Frantic. Working against Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl with that force out and recycle. And Frantic spinning, staying in bounds. And we have a two-town Cider House star pass. And unfortunately, Devil Kitty picked up a track cut right as the star was passed, so that was unfortunate for Southside. So this will be a power start for, that looks like PB and Jam and the Petals. With Devil Kitty sitting in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. All right, Fractious Cat and Company lining up to try to stop PB and Jam. And full offense there from Princess Leia and the rest of the Petals. Devil Kitty standing. Pepper spray with that Great effort at the back, slowing down PB and Jam. Devil Kitty out of the box now. Running into Sour Snitch. So 4 points for PB and Jam. There's a call off. Got time for at least one more jam. And team timeout. Called by the Resistance. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Help make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag hashtag RCR sponsor, and you could win VIP tickets to one of our games. And we'd like to thank our newest sponsor, Lawson Services. Renovations, repairs, and remodels. Lawson Services. And we are back to the action. That's going to be 333 Frostbite, the Resistance captain, lining up against Anamata Mia. So Be Afraid and company slowing up Frostbite. And of course, the moment I say that, Frostbite is now out in your lead jammer. Oh, Raw Man. But picks up an illegal contact penalty. And Lil T Rubble with that great force out and recycle. There's the call off. 2 points for the Resistance. 78-61. Looks like we're down to our most likely final jam of the half. Hey, Tristan says a shout out to Frantic. Cousins Power Activate. I love it. And the hashtag that you're looking for is hashtag RCR sponsor. If you're supporting one of our sponsors, hit that on social media. We will thank you for it. Get you in for a drawing for those VIP tickets. Dynamite just blew up that pack. Tinkle Toad, great footwork. Ooh, I love those socks too. Dynamite bounced from outside to in. Somebody's going to the box on something. Forearm penalty. I believe that was Rosa Boldoza. Tinkle Toad, wow. Great maneuvering. Sea Monster, Raw Man doing great work there at the back of that tripod. There's the call off. And we are at halftime. We will be back in about 10 minutes. We will see you soon. Yep, hashtag RCR sponsor. Thank you, Rosemary Parker. That is the hashtag to use. And we are back. Your score as we're coming back from halftime. 82 for the Rose Petals All-Stars. 69 for the Southside Revolution's Resistance. It has been a great game so far. Hopefully you all are having fun. Yes, too bad that Ruthless is not here today, but hope you all are having fun in Mexico. So once again, Austin, Texas, cheering for Frantic. And so that is like half of Texas apparently cheering for Frantic. And Frantic is jamming right now, which is convenient. And your lead jammer, Rickaboo Racker. Someone's got a track cut. So that would be Rickaboo Racker apparently with the track cut. So this is a power jam for the Petals. There's Frantic spinning through. Petals down a blocker, but that blocker is standing right now. Slamilton with the offense. Good work there by Pterodactyl. Strong defense from the Resistance. I guess that works because they're the Resistance, so they are definitely resisting Frantic's attempts to score. And Rickaboo Racker is through on the initial. And there's the call off. So that was an 8-point jam. .187 Killer Pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. We're going to see Princess Leia in the purple up against Witchy Willow. But first, we're going to have an official timeout. As always, this official timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. All right, so clearing up some scoring issues there. 90-69 is your score right now. Witchy Willow heading for the inside. Princess Leia heading for the outside. Bounces around Tango Toad, grabs lead jammer. Here comes Witchy Willow, speeding up, catching. Princess Leia getting some offensive help from Sour Snitch. Forced out into the outside by Devil Kitty. And there's the call off. 2 points for the Petals, 0 for the Resistance. We're going to see Dynamite jamming up against Mad Hatter behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Ballistic looking to play some offense. Good work there by Rawman. And Mad Hatter is through on the initial. Dynamite about a half track behind. There's the call off, 2 points in the air, 92-71. Michigan for Slamilton and all the Petals, and Pennsylvania, all right. We've got a fairly geographically diverse crowd here. Hope y'all are having fun. Here we go, Be Afraid jamming in the purple up against Sea Monster in the white. Sea Monster stuck second behind Bobcat, goes to the outside. Good work there by the Petals defense. Great work by Pterodactyl and the Resistance defense as well. So Sea Monster is through. Be Afraid about a third of a lap behind. There's the call off, 0 points for both teams. We'd like to thank Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of RCR since forever. So behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, we once again have Frantic going up against Frostbite. 888 against 333. And there goes Frostbite heating up, grabbing lead jammer. Frantic finds a lane and gets through. Frostbite. Cut track Frostbite. So that's going to be a power jam for Frantic. And no lead jammer, so this will be a full 2-minute jam. So Frostbite gets to think about that track cut for 30 seconds in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box and hopefully work on that and any existential dread or anything like that. Oh, Frantic comes around, finds the lane on the inside, takes it. Great work by that Petals offense to seal that inside lane. No resistance there for Frantic. Frantic working inside to out. Frostbite back on the track, looking for the initial pass, is through on the initial. So eligible to score. Frantic. And Frantic's about to pick up a back block. Frantic does pick up a back block. So that's going to be a power jam for the Resistance. Good work there by Slamilton. Pack extending. Frostbite is through. Not going to be able to get around in time to score. So that ends as a 14-8 jam. And team timeout by the Rose Petals. This team timeout, like all of our team timeouts, brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. And while we're thanking sponsors, we'd like to thank Secret Aardvark and Lionheart Kombucha. And hey, don't forget to follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. Defrost that Frostbite. Frantic did the best possible. Hey, Eating Pizza supports our junior program. On March 26th, dine in at Atlas Pizza on Foster from 4 to 10 p.m. That's this Tuesday, Atlas Pizza on Foster to support the juniors. All right, that's the whistle to bring us back from that timeout. We're going to see Devil Kitty on that jam on Hawthorne jam line. Southside pairing up, getting bodies on bodies. Is that Slam? Or no, that's Snapdragon, I bet. Snapdragon. That is a forearm. Snapdragon's 5th penalty. So Snapdragon in a bit of penalty trouble right now. Snapdragon alone accounts for 1/3 of the Petals penalties. Petals with 14 total, Southside with 16. Little T Rubble holding firm there on the corner. And frantic through. That is the initial. Up to 8 points for Devil Kitty. Devil Kitty calling that off. 106-87 is your score now. Ritual Dyes is a locally made dye shop located in Southeast and owned by the parent of a pedal skater. And 888, the certified sweat saver, developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Dynamite, Killer Diva. Dynamite finds the outside. Explodes into the stratosphere. Coming around with speed. Killer Diva looks for the inside lane. Finds Bobcat. That's an illegal contact penalty. But it forces Killer Diva back into the pack. All ice up there to make that final stop. Dynamite back in. And that is I believe a high block. So power jam for the Resistance. Killer Diva through for 4. So this will be a full 2-minute jam. Petals doing a good job of keeping the pack moving. Feral Kid and Bobcat working to keep Killer Diva going slow. And there we go. Dynamite for 4. So that is Killer Diva working to the front. Stopped by number 16, Be Afraid. Dynamite having to recycle. Killer Diva, that is a star pass, a Two-Town Cider House star pass. Boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon. So that was a 12-4 jam. 118-91. Next up, we're going to see Witchy Willow in the white up against Ballistic. And there goes Witchy Willow. Oh, Ballistic coming through about quarter, maybe a third of the lap behind. Petals defense setting up in the back of the pack. Witchy Willow calling it frantically. No points awarded. So that keeps us at 118.91. And onto that jam on Hawthorne jam line. That is Anamata Mia. And 202 Devil Kitty. And they're off. Devil Kitty meeting up with Snapdragon. Anamata Mia forced out and recycled. And that is lead jammer assigned to Devil Kitty. Anamata Mia quarter track behind. Petals shedding blockers right now. Devil Kitty looking to take advantage of that 4-2 pack advantage. And Pterodactyl. Good work running Anamata Mia out. Snapdragon keeping the arms behind. Snapdragon has a couple, 3 forearm penalties, so guessing a little bit aware of that particular penalty and trying to avoid it. So Anamata Mia in the box. And Slamilton held as long as possible, and there's a call off. 12 points on that jam. Both teams now in triple digits. 121, 103. Star Valdez, you have not missed the second half. You are about halfway through it. So we're going to have Gwen aside. But first, we're going to have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. All right, there we go. We are back. One aside. Good work by Lil T Rebel and Bobcat. Offense coming from Sea Monster. Petals doing a good job of just recycling. Water falling. Not sure who's face to face. That is, oh, that was Frantic with a phenomenal defense. Now switching off with, wow, Anamata Mia out of the penalty box is your lead jammer. Petals killing off all 30 seconds of that. Be afraid that also in there, Lil T Rub, everybody doing a great job there on defense. And that ends up a 2-0 jam despite the power start and the Petals. And we've got an official review being asked for by Southside. This official review brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Hey, the skate mobile is popping up at the Secret Roller Disco all around Portland. Check out Secret Roller Disco on Instagram for more details. That is a great time. There's usually themes that you can dress up as, although you don't have to. You can just come in whatever you want. And hey, there's a junior summer camp. It's filling up fast. 5 weeks of camp available from July 8th to August 9th. Registered now at rosecityrollers.com. And while you're there, you can volunteer at rosecityrollers.com/volunteer. We are always looking for volunteers. It takes a lot of people to get these bouts going. So we're going to wait and see what the result of this official review is. And we'd like to thank our neighborhood great places to eat sponsors, Big Chicken, 808, and Reverend's Barbecue. Dina Borland says, great jam from Minnesota. You know it's a good jam when they can tell it all the way out in Minnesota, 1,500 miles away. Woo! Gotta love the internet. And Star Valdez, you are very welcome.
Hey everybody, it's me again. We had a request from the white team for a forearm penalty, and I reviewed it with my officials, and we had eyes on it, and we determined that our no call will stand, and they do not retain their official review. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Screw Lucy. So, Southside had asked for a forearm penalty. It was denied. They will lose their official review for the next 15 minutes and 21 seconds. Next up, we're going to see Mad Hatter in the white up against Skittles in the purple. And great force out there. Long recycle behind Killer Diva. Oh, Ballistic with a big force out as well. Mad Hatter resetting. Skittles coming back in behind Frostbite. Both defenses doing a great job recycling those jammers. Oh, there we go. Skittles is through, designated lead jammer. And there goes Skittles through. That's the initial for Skittles. First scoring pass for Mad Hatter. And Mad Hatter with the call off. So that 4-0 jam drops the differential to 16 points. Thank you, B. Valdez and Rosemary Parker. I'm glad that I'm helping everybody out. Hey, speaking of helping people out, Tim Williams. Dr. Tim Williams is our official sports medicine partner, and we are very grateful to have him. PB and Jam up against Gweneside. PB and Jam finds the outside lane. One to beat. Oh! So, Rawman heading to the box on a contact penalty. PB and Jam forced out, recycled behind number 100, Rosa Boldoza. Gweneside now your lead jammer. So that penalty by Rawman was huge. I mean, you don't want to get the penalties, but that forced PB and Jam to recycle, giving the all-important lead jammer Rosa Boldoza heading to the box, out of play penalty, I believe. PB and Jam coming around. No points on that jam. That is huge. Petals defense holding there. So on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line, that is Rickaboo Racker in the white, Dynamite in the purple. Rickaboo Racker is through. There's a little bit of confusion here. Currently, the Southside Resistance have 5 blockers, 2 in the penalty box and 3 on the track, so that's interesting. I feel like there's going to be something going on there. So both jammers threw for 4. Okay. Southside has been reduced to the correct number of blockers. Dynamite looks for the inside lane. Rickaboo Racker working against Bobcat up at the front. Anamatamiya takes a shot. Rickaboo Racker staying in bounds. That's impressive. Took a spin. And that defense working hard for Southside. I think I saw a lot of Sea Monster there holding back Dynamite. And we've got a star pass. So Rawman now jammer of record for Southside. So there's no lead jammer. Interesting choice. So Dynamite only had 3 on that previous pass, got 4 on that one. So currently we're at 15 to 20. And that jam reaches its natural conclusion. So we have an 11-point game with 10 minutes to go. And that is Devil Kitty and Frantic. And we've got a team timeout by Southside. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor, Walden PDX. Not sure that I would have used a timeout here. You might want that one back in about 8 minutes. And while you got a few seconds, head to the fridge, grab yourself a 2-town cider. Damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. All right, we've got an empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, we've got Frantic. Always a crowd favorite on the chat here. Facing off against Devil Kitty. Two of those jammers having a nice chat there. Maybe they're discussing what they'd like to eat at Jam on Hawthorne, which is Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. So now we're in an official timeout, no longer a team timeout. Ah, yes, the pivot stripe. If anybody does have questions about things, feel free to ask in the chat. I will do my best to answer as best I can. Are we ready? And there's the 5-second call. We are back to the action. Devil Kitty up to the front of the pack, up against that Petals tripod. Forearm penalty on Be Afraid. That is enough to free Devil Kitty. There goes Frantic, about a third of the track behind. And Devil Kitty gets an inside lane for free, calls that off. So that 4-point jam brings their score to 138 for the Petals, 131 for the Resistance. One skater in that, for the Petals in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Snapdragon directing the defense up at the front, trying to contain Mad Hatter. Skittles resetting, Skittles back block. That's a power jam for Mad Hatter and the Resistance. Snapdragon, Sour Snitch coming up. Good work from the south side. Their offense able to free that jammer. So this is what Southside needs right now. 30 seconds is the time for a penalty. That is what they have to serve. So that's 30 seconds for each penalty they get. So if you pick up a bonus or two, you might spend a minute, but that's fairly rare. Usually, no pack. Okay, there we go. Mad Hatter through. Here comes Skittles. Skittles through now. Mad Hatter with the call off. 1 point. So that brings our score to 138-136. Oof. I hope you all like close roller derby games because this is close. Sea Monster, Automata Mia. There we go. Feral Kid working the back with Sea Monster. Nice work. Oh, there we go. Sea Monster lead jammer. Raw Man having a game is on defense. So 4 points, that is a lead change. We've got a star pass to Slamilton. And Sea Monster through for another 4 points. I hear whistles. Back block, Slamilton. So we've got 3 players for the Petals in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Magic 8-Ball heading to the penalty box. So this is really what the Petals don't need. Raw Man clearing a lane. Here comes Thunder Girl and Raw Man, Fractious Cat creating more offense. We got a 20-point jam so far. Sea Monster going for 24 here. So that 20-point jam makes the score 138-156. Petals have not scored in a while. And So yeah, that's a huge lead change. We have Pterodactyl and Dynamite, the Jurassic Jam. Bobcat, Lil T Rubble. And we've got a timeout with a player down. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. With that penalty board on the screen, you can see it's 25 total for the Rose Petals, 19 for Southside. Lil T Rubble up and skating off. Under their own power, always a good thing to see. Snapdragon, the only skater at 5, although with less than 5 minutes left, that's not really penalty trouble. So we are still under the official timeout here. Petals back on the track. Definitely a lot of the roses there in the chat. Thank you all for showing the support. Okay. Both teams now up to full strength on the track. So that whistle ends the timeout. We are coming back to the action here. Pterodactyl, lead jammer. Bobcat closing that inside door. So we started basically partially through this jam with that reset. Pterodactyl is up to 12 points now. Rosa Boldoza with that force out. Pterodactyl sliding through the pack. And another 4 points. Dynamite has pulled the cap, which means no points scored while getting through the pack because you can't score points if you don't have the star on your helmet. So we've got now after that 24-8 jam, we've got a 34-point game. Probably time enough for 2 jams. Frantic, Sea Monster are your jammers. And that's going to be a directional on Skittles. Frantic is through. Good effort from Sour Snitch, but Rawman saw Sea Monster and played great offense. And Sea Monster through. And Rawman just doing work there in the pack. Frantic through on the first scoring pass, but Sea Monster's in on the second. Skittles out of the box. So that was an 8-4 steal by Revolution, up to 38 points with time enough for 1 jam. Mad Hatter, Anamata Mia. So basically, Anamata Mia has to put up a 40-point jam here. And there we go, lead jammer assigned to Mad Hatter. Track cut, Anamata Mia. So power jam from Mad Hatter. Snapdragon with the force out. Anamata Mia back on the track and runs into a Petals blocker. Has to reset. 9 seconds left on the period clock. Snapdragon with that force out. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the call off, and that is it. So, unofficial final, 150 for the Petals All-Stars, 188 for the Southside Revolution's Resistance. We're waiting for the final whistle, but I don't think anything's really going to change with that outcome. And there's our official final. All right, we will be back here in about a half an hour-ish for the Rosebuds game, so keep watching us on the stream. We will see you soon. And for all you fans out there, we're going to need you to clear the track so that the next skaters can start warming up as soon as we're done with MVPs.
All right, how about you guys? Petals, ready? Let's start with the resistance. Okay, resistance. Who do you guys have for MVP blocker?
Blocker is number 18.
Snapdragon. Excellent blocking indeed. And your MVP jammer?
Number 74.
Number 74. That's dynamite. Okay, Petals, who you got?
Our MVP blocker is Rosa Bulldoza.
Blocker is Rosa Bulldoza. Yay. And jammer?
Gwenacide.
Gwenacide. Congratulations to both teams. Get together, take your pictures. MVPs first, gather up in the middle. Get your MVPs out and come in the middle. Also, if you guys want to group up in front of the scoreboard for scoreboard pictures. All right, everybody, get your pictures, and we'll move on to the next game. Make sure to stick around for the teens who are going to show us how it's done, too.